So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Warriors 70. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Once again, it's Achan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
70, ready, 79, Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11, Cub 19, Cub 19. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
60, 7, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And that's a nice grab for his 1st catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
A run out of the gun with Achan. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Bronco 80. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go check. Go check. 19 Lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Washington.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Cougar 19, Panther 11, 19, Tiger 19, check man.
On the ground, here is Achan. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Cowboy 80, Trap 50, 7 Pirates, Mustang 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got room to roam. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
9-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to keep it himself.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Go, Riggs, go.
Here's a give to Achan. Powering forward. He's in. Come on, Achan. Touchdown, Commanders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the jump. Pass the 50, pass the 60. Pass boy 80.
Blue now on the zone read. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
Ready, ready. Set 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Red. Bronco 80.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing, Milton. That's complete to Blue. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Come on. Ready?
To the air. It's Milton. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough.
Deputy! 70 Timberwolves! Hawk 70! Dragon 60! Panther 11! Big, go!
They'll start on the ground. It's 8-10. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go! 19 Chargers, 79 Broncos!
They'll throw with Daniel. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A pickup of 14 on that walk. Good for a Commanders first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
On 1st and 10, it's A-10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Trap 60! Bronco it!
They'll stay on the ground with A-10. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go! 18 Cardinal! 18, Pike, Buffalo, 60 Maverick!
Throwing is Daniel. This one caught at the 4. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
19 tight! Cowboys! Ready?
A-10 will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score. Commanders 14. Cowboys 3.
team's ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Get up. Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. 65 check, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Moving outside the pocket, taking off, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Milton. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Cowboys 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
76, 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Tag. 77 Wolf. 70 Ranger, 7 go.
Here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. That's taken in. And he's got the 1st down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
For Cowboys, 1st down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions.
1st down,
Trap
Cowboys.
60, trap 60. Ready?
Throw once more. Here's Milton. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 5.
Go street. 18, 60 even. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Throwing again is Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Dragon 60. Lightning 18. Hey, ready?
On the handoff, this is H.M. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Okay,
Second down, 8 yards to go.
here we go, here we go. 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, Cup 19, Buffalo 18, Panthers.
A run up the middle with H.M. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Washington.
First down.
19, Tigers, 70, Bronco 80. Check smash.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.M. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready, break.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready. 19, Bronco 80, trap 60, trap 18, Roderick. Ready.
To throw is Daniel. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a third down and 4.
Set it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Here's Daniel. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3.
Viking 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Short throw taken by Pitts. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, 5 in. Mustang 19. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Good. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. They'll run with Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. 3rd and goal.
60 Bison. 19 Lions.
Get out of the gun is Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Yeah, he does a nice nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, stack. 18, Cowboy 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Bronco 80. Go.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19, 18. Check, ready.
A run, and it's A-Chan. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing again, Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. and that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
19 Lions, 79 Broncos. Go.
To the air again is Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's not. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, 70 Lions.
Well run with HN. And he's got another one. Come on, HN. Touchdown, Washington. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw, it's Milton. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Let's go now. 18 Cowboys.
A run here with HN. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Washington, first down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Let's go. 76, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 back, 18 left, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. This one caught the floor.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Three. Stop. 60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
19 tight. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Now Milton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Come on. Set. Rig.
In motion, Lamb.
70. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
To the air on third down is Milton. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Auburn, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit.
Cowboys 13.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Mustang 9. 60 Maverick. 6. Ready.
On first down, Daniels. That's caught downfield by Waddle. All the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
On the ready.
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10.
18 Rattler. 18. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70, Cowboy 80.
On the carry, it's Achane. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
11-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
On for the field goal.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Hey. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Go.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. James Pierce, he's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air, it's Milton. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Hawk 70.
They'll go. Here's Milton. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Daniels now on 1st down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Here we go. Cowboy 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
A gain of 26
6
yards.
catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Ready, ready.
We'll get this out wide. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Commanders 45, Cowboys 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lions. Ready? Cougar 19, Cub 19, Cub 19. Ready?
On first down, here's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Go street.
third down.
18, Pioneers. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, here's Milton. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Commanders 52, Cowboys 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bronco 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. Bronco 80, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolf. Check. Buffalo 18.
In motion, Lamb.
Let go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one swung out to Blue.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Slot man in motion right. On 4th down, here's Milton. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboy 1st down.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing again is Milton. That's complete to Blue.
I think the days where quarterbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Yards to go.
Ready. Bronco 80. Let's go.
To the air once more is Milton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Duran King. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Looking out of the gun is Milton. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
Okay, ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
70. 76.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season 17-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.